welcome back. I'm Pat, that Halloween movie collector. This video is going to be about not only my love for Halloween, but my love for Don't Fear the Reaper. See, now next to Halloween and Kiss, my favorite band is Blue Oyster Cult. And that is simply because when I discovered Halloween 43 years ago, I would hear that song when Annie and Laurie are driving around on their way to their babysitting gigs.
He's watching me. Mr. Riddle was watching you? Laurie, Mr. Riddle is 87. He can still watch. It's probably all he can do.
And you're hearing the music. Well, of course, first you hear the little made-up band with John Carpenter and his buddies. But the scene where you see Michael following in the station wagon, you hear in Don't Fear the Reaper, which is a great use of that song because technically Don't Fear the Reaper, they're basically being chased by their killer. So, very cool use of it. But as a kid, I was a big Kiss fan. I liked like all 70s music, like 70s, like top 40 at the time. Metal. This was before I got into like punk rock. And I would hear that song. And I'm like, I love this song. I got to investigate it. So I did a deep dive. Asked for this right here, which is Agents of Fortune. Probably one of my favorite albums of all time. Because Don't Fear the Reaper is on it. And it's just stacked with classics from front to back. Just a great album. If you like Don't Fear the Reaper, go dig deep into Blue Oyster Cult because Blue Oyster Cult is just amazing music. So I fell in love with Blue Oyster Cult. So then here you are, fast forward 20 years later. In 2000, SNL does this little skit, Blue Oyster Cult, and they showed them in the studio with Christopher Walken, where they exaggerated, I need more cowbell. I got a fever. And
guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
It's just crazy shit. So my biggest thing about it is now when you go see Blue Oyster Cult, I've seen Blue Oyster Cult probably 20, 30 times. And after that, probably within the last 10 years or so, do not see them play Don't Fear the Reaper and hit the cowbell anymore because they're probably just so sick to death of it. So I just had to do a quick video because I was just listening to some Blue Oyster Cult and it just brought back memories of seeing it for the first time and hearing Don't Fear the Reaper. And Don't Fear the Reaper also, it was also used in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Scene with Linda and Bob. Well, where Ghost Bob comes in. So that was used in that movie. And then, of course, it bookended the trilogy at the very end of Halloween Ends when they're doing that scene-by-scene shot, which is reminiscent of the end of the original Halloween, where they're showing the different locations. And then you see Michael's mask on the table, and it plays out to Don't Fear the Reaper, which, whether you like Ends or not, everybody's mixed reviews on that. I thought that was an amazing way to end the trilogy. That specific scene where we're going through all the locations again and you're hearing Don't Fear the Reaper again. So that was just a great time. Gave me goosebumps when I heard that. I was like, yeah, and then you can go on about whether you like Ends or not. Nah, I'm not even getting into that. There's so many reviews online and we've done so much shit of it too on that horror movie podcast and other things, but just wanted to profess my love for Blue Oyster Cult. So for those Halloween fans that do love Don't Fear the Reaper, by all means, go do a deep dive. Go get Agents of Fortune. It came out in 1976. Amazing album. You'll be happy you did. So until next time, make sure you like this video, especially if you're a Halloween fan or you're a Blue Oyster Cult fan. Subscribe to the channel, all that happy horse shit. There's a plethora of stuff on here, whether it's Halloween, horror, comedy, Kiss, music, you name it, it's all here. It's like all dishes in a dirty sink. There's tons of different things in there. So hopefully you'll find something you enjoy. But until then, make sure you come back and I'll talk to you soon.